Let's take a look at where markets closed, kicking off that first day of the second half. I just can't say that right. It sounds good in my head. So here we are. The S&P closed up by about 0.3%. Volume picked up a little bit and then it kind of died out. The Nasdaq 100 is up 0.6%. The Mag 7 hit another record. That's really led by Microsoft hitting a record as well. The Bloomberg Dollar Index did get a boost of 0.1%. We did have some of the safety trades like the Swiss franc and the yen kind of unwind after everything kind of settled relatively okay over in France in that primary election. And the 10-year yield moved higher, up 7 basis points. Again, you did see buying come in a little bit when we had a weaker ISM manufacturing number. And then the selling continued throughout the day after you got the Trump immunity ruling from the Supreme Court. Many looking at 4.5% on that 10-year to see if you want to come in and buy after the sell-off, Scar.
All right, we're going to get focused on the manufacturing numbers a little bit later on. But you mentioned France. So here's the ETF that tracks French stocks. EWQ is the ticker. Up for the first time in 5 days, rising more than 1.5 or 1.3%, I should say. Basically on relief that the far-right party won less of that vote in the first round of elections than it needs to secure an absolute majority. So Emmanuel Macron, of course, making a big bet that the far-right will fail to clinch an absolute majority in the final round next week. And, of course, the other parties are working together to see if they can make something happen. Tesla up by more than 6%, the biggest gainer in the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100. Best one-day rally in 2 months and a fifth day of gains. And this after Chinese rivals NIO and Li Auto reported June delivery data rising from last year. And of course, before Tesla itself reports its sales data. And of course, we'll bring you that when it happens. But that brings us to our top story this hour. U.S. manufacturing stuck in low gear. High borrowing costs, businesses reluctant to invest because of uncertainty, and inconsistent consumer spending has left the ISM Manufacturing Index contracting for a third straight month. We're going to take a closer look at where automakers, including EV companies, fit into this dynamic.